Why do you look for him mad?
Oh, money, of course. It's very important. As long as he's got money, that's the most important thing there is.
Women are attracted to men with money.
All right, how are we going to test this?
All right, so let's get a group of women and ask them to rate a man's attractiveness, but the only identifiers we give them are name and occupation.
That's great. And then we'll show the exact same pictures to another group of women, but this time changing the men's occupations with higher salaries and see if that increases their allure.
We're going to show 2 sets of 50 women, 12 pictures of various men, and ask them to rate the men on their attractiveness on a scale of 1 to 10.
And here we go.
Let's begin our experiment. This is Matt. He's a barista from San Francisco, California.
This is Martin, customer service retail in Oakland, California.
But in the second round, he's going to be a vascular surgeon.
Michael, a dental assistant from South San Francisco, California. These reactions are killing me.
Oh, it's getting ugly. These girls are brutal. They're not holding anything back.
Oh, don't even get me started on these motherfuckers right here.
And with the brutal beauty contest concluded, Carrie's curious to find out who found who attractive and why. And the mix of influences differs on an individual basis. There's straight-up looks, grooming, age, and entire imagined personalities.
That doesn't make sense.
He seems pretty grounded. He doesn't seem too into himself, but he doesn't seem careless as well.
What the fuck are you talking about?
How can you get that from this picture? I'm just curious.
Did a perceived lack of affluence influence the scoring?
Are you doing?
I gave him a 4.
And how come?
I just think he's too old to have a retail job. He's a handsome guy, but it definitely lowers any attractiveness.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I gave him a 4.
With all due respect, what the fuck?
I would like to date someone that has more drive and determination to get farther than an entry-level position, and frankly, he can't afford to support himself.
Yeah, and you're ugly.
Finance is a factor, a significant factor.
In round 1, these women gave this group of men an average score of 56 out of a possible 120.
God damn it.
This time, 6 of them
Introducing Scott. He's an investment banker from El Cerrito, California.
have been given more upscale hometowns and fat cat paychecks.
All right, so with a show of hands, who based their opinion on how attractive these guys are solely on looks? Okay.
All right, now what about just purely money? Did that influence any of you?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Wait, what did you say?
No, it doesn't matter, because we work.
Ho, ho! Fiction can be fun.
But as the crowd warms up,
He's got a great smile, his eyes giving you a contact. He says, come right here, I'm gonna have fun.
a few women indicate higher paid positions may make a difference.
You gave him a what?
An 8.
An 8. Why?
Because he's a cardiologist.
I knew it!
Enough said. Now, one thing that was interesting with this group is when we started asking them as a group in public, they all seemed to say money didn't matter. It'd be interesting to see what their scores were when they were writing them down in private.
So, we had 12 guys. We changed 6 of them to higher paying salaries, and that resulted in a plus 23% increase in their attractiveness score.
Confirmed.
Oh, there's a fucking surprise.
It's confirmed. And in particular, Martin, our retail clerk turned vascular surgeon, plus 32%. And Ian, our mortgage broker turned venture capitalist, plus 76%.
Oh, man! Can you believe it?
You know what I really liked about this myth is that at first I was just like, ew, this is such an awful, shallow cliche. But then when you break it down, bigger breasts represent fertility. Men are attracted to that.
Hell yes.
Wealth is just an indicator of being a good provider, like a lioness will pick the biggest, strongest lion, the leader of the pride. There's a reason for the cliche. It's biology.
Man, this is some bullshit!
All right, first off, we all know that MythBusters is a family show, so they have to present things in a certain light. But like, can we be real here? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that biology left the fucking chat a long time ago when it comes to women. When they started demanding a man make at least $500K per year at 25 years old, or turning down coffee dates for a first date, turning their nose up at the Cheesecake Factory, demanding you spend $500 on a first fucking date. Like, these days it's all about greed and entitlement, let's be honest. And sure, you can use the argument that men prefer women with big tits or a big ass because of biology. Sure, but when it comes to men, the vast majority of them are willing to forego that big tits or big ass for a woman who's got a good personality, with a personality that matches his, who's loving, kind, caring, and brings him some sort of peace. Right? And when it comes to circumventing biology like that, that is something that modern women are just unwilling to do when it comes to money. And can we talk about this woman saying that oh, because she makes her own money, because we make our own money, it doesn't matter if a man makes his? Like, first of all, we know that that is a fucking bold-faced lie. It's just something that women say so they seem like good people. And there's proof of it, because recently I did a video that talked briefly about a Forbes article that said 84% of women, 84%, want to stay home. And more than 1 in 3 women will end up resenting their partner if they don't make enough to allow them to stay home. So for all these women crying, independent woman, I don't need no man, the vast majority of them actually want to depend on men. They want you to take care of them. But modern feminism has them all so fucking poisoned that they would never fucking admit it. And if they are incapable of expressing that that's what they want, that they want a man to take care of them, then you could probably bet that they will never be able to show you the proper appreciation that you deserve for it either. So be careful out there, gentlemen.
How you doing?
Hey,
oh, wow.
How you
doing?
Good.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Can I do a video with you to make my ex-girlfriend jealous?
Of course.
You sure?
Yeah.
Come on. This who topping me off tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ball sack and all that.
Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna eat his ass.
Oh, my. Oh.
From the back.
What the fuck? I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
Can you name all 59 women?
Fuck, I had no idea there were that many. Amelia Earhart. Doja Cat.
Nailed it! You asked about the phone. Simply put, it's a disaster. Whenever technology comes into an industry, it consolidates it. Mating has been consolidated in the worst way. 50 men on Tinder, 50 women. 46 of the women show all of their attention to just 4 men, leaving 46 men pursuing just 4 women.
This is bullshit!
If mating was a country, it would be more unequal than Venezuela. We have huge mating inequality. And here's the problem. When people don't get together and there's no pheromones and there's no vibe, women, and we don't like to say this on the left, primarily try and make very quick assumptions about this individual's ability to garner resources in the future.
Bingo! Yahtzee!
So what you have is this concentration of interest, and you're ending up with Porsche polygamy, where 10% of the men get 90% of the attention, which does not lead to good behavior or form long-term relationships. E-commerce was disastrous for retail. Social media was disastrous for everybody. Online dating is disastrous for mating and for men. It's terrible.
Which means we're all fucked. To be honest, I really don't think it's the dating apps that are the issue here. I think it's the fact that women don't realize or recognize the massive imbalance that comes into play here. And so you got the majority of women dating this small fraction, this top 4% of guys who are generally maladjusted fuckboys who only want one thing. And as we all know, women love to conflate sex and relationships. And so when these guys come and hit it and quit it and treat them a certain way, now it starts this fucking narrative that all men are like this, when we all know it's just a very small fraction, the top 4%. So if women were a little bit more realistic about their options and understood the imbalance that comes into play here, well, maybe dating apps would be a lot less toxic.
Blocked it. No chance.
Gotcha, bitch!
Excuse me, English or Spanish? English. Whoever moves first is gay.
I got it.
Gay!
Hey, just a quick daily reminder, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, all that shit really helps the channel grow. I do appreciate it. Let's get right back into this video.
Women are out here earning more money than men. There are plenty of women out there who are making 6 figures, 7 figures, out earning their male counterparts. There are women who are making the money. Women are paid less than their male counterparts. Women can make good money. Women are paid less than their male counterparts. Even though women are earning as much, if not more than their male partners. Women take the hit because there's a pay gap. Women can and do earn as much, if not more than their male partners. So women earn less. They have less earning potential right now. Stop assuming women can't earn more than their male counterparts, because they can. I'd say 50% of my friends make more than their husbands.
You need to shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of these people. You know, oh!
Look, I think we've all come across this kind of thing before. You know, like modern feminists and women in general just love to contradict themselves. They'll take whatever stance that benefits them the most in that moment, right? And look, recently I came across this comment that was for an unrelated video, but I saved it. I just thought it was the most amazing comment. I wanted to post it at some point, and it is perfectly relevant to this video. It goes like this: Schrodinger's feminism. A woman is simultaneously a victim and empowered until something happens. Then she chooses which state benefits her the most. And look, if you haven't heard of the Schrodinger's cat thought experiment, you can Google it. It would take me a few minutes to explain it here. But look, this right here, winner of best comment of the year in my opinion. It perfectly sums up the frustrating mentality of the modern feminist.
You want to be toxic? Break up with them on their birthday so that their special day is about you. Every year.
Bro, what the fuck did she do to you, man? She murder your dog or something? Like, god damn. I'll keep that in mind, though.
I feel like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
I know she looked good, but take it easy. Bro said, so cringe. What a waste of 45 minutes of my time. We must stay focused, gentlemen.
Girl eating soup alone.
Just a guy in a construction zone. Just a boy scrolling on his phone.
Just a girl with her cats at home.
I'm about to beat the fuck out my meat.
Wait. What did he say again?
Wait, what do you want?
A cheeseburger, please.
Can I get a please burger cheese?
As a single mom at 27, let's say I was your man, what would I need to pay for?
I don't think you would need to pay for anything. I wouldn't see it that way. I think we can both contribute to building a life together.
Oh my God. I like this one.
Say I wanted to go to McDonald's and you had your kid with you. Would I be expected to pay for the two of you or just you?
That's me. That's my baby. That's my responsibility. I mean, if he wants to do that, it's fine, but I don't expect you.
Not the expectation. You're not gonna feel any type of way if I'm like, okay, let's get me a meal, you a meal, but you can pay for your kids?
Yeah, no, I don't mind that because that's why she has her father, you know, to be able to contribute. And then, you know, like I said, if he wants to do that, then that's fine. Thank you, I appreciate it. But if not, then that's fine as well.
Would I need to provide anything for your child at all, or?
No, just kind of be there. Just be there for us, both of us.
I must go to America to protect her.
Now, obviously, I'm not telling you to go out and get involved with a single mother. Obviously, that's not the best idea. But, you know, we watch these clips, these interviews especially, that are edited down to show you the worst of the worst for sensationalist purposes, for shock value. And I just want to make sure to remind you from time to time that there are actually good women with common sense left in the world. Women with a more grounded view of their own situation and a realistic mentality of what to expect from men. So for the few of you who may be out there still looking, like maybe a single mother wasn't the best example to show here, but at least you know there are still young, decent women with a good mentality left in the world.
Только не спеши. Правую. Вот, отлично. Не спеши. Теперь не спеши, братчика. Теперь не спеши. Твою! На голову правую ногу надо поставить.
Может, хотя бы руку?
Да! Осторожно! Не спеши, осторожно!
My man.
Let me tell you something, right? If you focus on results, you will never change. But if you focus on change, you will always get good results. And don't forget that shit, you heard? And don't forget that shit, you heard?
Get after it, gentlemen, but don't get so focused on your progress that you forget to enjoy the journey. Sometimes you can get so focused in that your view becomes narrow, and all of a sudden this tiny little stumble becomes a huge fucking failure because that's all you see. You're so narrowed in. Sometimes you just need to step back and get some perspective on things. Cut yourself some slack and take a fucking breath once in a while. Don't miss out on the things, those little tiny everyday things that make you smile, because that is the shit. That's the real shit that fucking matters. Take some time to remind yourself once in a while what it is you're fucking doing this all for in the first place.
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack!
But you know what they say about the best laid plans, right?
It's so easy to think the world is going to shit until you sit on a rock. You sit on a rock, man, it's all right. What was going on? Who was talking shit? Don't care, rock.
And he lived happily ever after, to the end of his days.
Well, I guess you're starting to accept the inevitable now, hey? You're starting to change. You're starting to trust yourself. You're starting to believe that you can be whoever you want to be. Those 2 feet of yours are going to get you very far, so don't doubt them. Take a deep breath. It's your time.